In this video, we'll show you how to remove and replace the radiator coolant tank on a Grand Cherokee. This tank has a level sensor in it, so you want to take that connector off that coolant level sensor. It's pushed down on this tab. Sometimes I take a little pocket screwdriver, lift it up, and slide it right out. And then I'm going to take that coolant hose off so that I can have better flex with the tank. So a pair of needle nose or pliers, pull that clamp right off. Get that up out of the way, and then you can just squeeze that and twist it, just enough to break it free. With a 10mm wrench or socket, there's 2 mounting bolts on the top here. I'm going to take these right out. Now I have a catch bucket on the floor here, so once I lift this up, I can drain the coolant into it so I don't spill it everywhere. Just give it a little tug up, see if it gives it clearance. There's the overflow drain. So now we're going to have to transfer the coolant level sensor from the old tank over to the new. I'll take a tool trim or a little pocket screwdriver, just give it a light tug, lift it up, and it'll pop out all the way around, just like that. Now I'm going to clean this seal because in the sensor it's just got so much sludge on it. You can see all that just old crud. So I'm going to clean that up and we'll put it in the new tank. Okay, so now I'm going to reinstall the old level sensor in the new tank. Bring that O-ring, set it down in here. And then take my sensor, make sure it's aiming the correct way. There's a little line, you can see it. See that line? That tells you which way they want the sensor to face. Just like the old one, just give it a push right down in. There we go. Make sure it seats nice. Last thing that we need to do on this is transfer the overflow hose. Just give it a twist and a pull. Now we can discard this old one. The overflow hose goes to the rear part. Let's make sure it's seated all the way up. So this little plastic tab right here fits right inside that V part of the groove of that. We'll slide it right down in there. So take the hose, guide it down, then take your little V part and slide it right into that plastic. That. Perfect. Get your 2 mounting screws. Set it by hand, just to make sure you don't cross thread it. Get the back one. That's a 10mm. I'm using a socket. We'll snug it right up. Make sure they're both pretty good all the way in before I tighten, in case the tank needs to be shifted. Once it bottoms out, good quarter turn, should be perfect. Now we can hook the hose up that goes from the overflow tank to the actual radiator. Put it right over that plastic nipple. Make sure it goes all the way down. And get a pair of pliers and put that clamp back. So now we're going to fill it to that seam right there, and I'm going to use universal, so check your manual. You can see what kind of fluid coolant your vehicle requires. This is okay to use a universal. It'll mix well with the others. So now that we've filled it up to the full line, we can snap our cap back down. And we're ready to go. When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.